over to get her.
And I'll tell you twice. The way I feel. Here's my advice. I told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way
Let the whole world know what you're about.
I told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way.
Welcome back. You're listening to The Pulse on We Are Hotline Net with Keith Harris and myself, Nikki Clarke. And on the line now is a phenomenal woman who is revolutionizing how people manage their good health. I'd like you to please meet the founder of Cold Pressed Juices, Esther Kavensky, to the show.
Hey, welcome. How you doing, Esther?
Very good, thank you. It's really amazing to be in the show right now.
We are honored to have you on the Pulse. Welcome.
Yes, very happy to have you. And Esther was on one of my shows not too long ago, and she absolutely amazed everyone with her amazing knowledge of health and how she is managing to change the way people look at how they manage their good health. So let's talk about Cold Press Juice, the company. When did you get started and why?
The Cold Press Juice company ran it about 4 years ago, and we're a local company. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons I created this company, I saw really miracles and people's lives, and my personal, really close friends who were at the time recovering from cancer. Unfortunately, it was really difficult journey, and I saw how much, effort they need to make and change their lifestyle and to understand a really bigger picture. And then I started to study more, and my background as well. I came from family. My grandmother, she was a herbalist. She was a holistic person. She was a very spiritual woman as well. And I did grow up in family where if you have fever, first you take enema and not Advil. And we used to always drink with grass and try to stay as healthy as possible. So I definitely, and my grandmom just passed away a few years ago when she was 91 years old, and she exercised until last day. So I really saw miracles. And as well in people's lives who need to change their lifestyle. So when I decided to open Cold Press, I really wanted to bring to the public something very simple and more affordable price-wise as well, and to save people time because, the time-consuming as well. For a lot of people, we are very busy individuals, and I decided to create something that's still healthy, still provides maximum benefit, and a very simple way how you can handle the product.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So the juices are prepared a certain way, different from other juices there on the market. How is it prepared?
That's right. So I will try to be very quick and very simple the way I would like to explain this. Imagine when you make juice at home and you use a normal juicer. Mm-hmm. What I mean by normal, when it's high speed. So high-speed juicer kills enzymes during the process. We use a different type of juicer machinery. It's called hydronic, and it's cold press, and it really minimize any oxygen involvement, plus there's no speed. So what's happened, those type of juices still contain enzymes. I will compare to cow. I love always to bring cow to this conversation because cow is an amazing animal. Cow knows how to chew, and it's chewing, and because of the really amazing chewing process, it always activates enzymes. We're able to activate enzymes, human, but we don't know how to eat. So every time you can finish great big plate of salad, but you don't know how to chew, you will never benefit from it the way how if you will know how to chew. So these juices, they contain enzymes, and enzymes have ability to awaken red cells in the propagation process. So even when you drink our juices, we always advise our customers to almost like chew for a second, basically to mix it with your saliva. And when it comes to your body recognizes its own, and you treat in your body. And this is when the amazing process starts and the red cells start to wake up. It's such an old and simple process, but we really lost with our dynamic life, how we live and how we eat. And this is what really makes this juice so amazing. Plus, our juice is not pasteurized and even HPP free. What is HPP? 99% of cold press juice you can find right now in the market, it's everything with HPP. It's high pressure pasteurization. I developed a new system. Our juice is absolutely HPP free as well, and it's blast frozen. So again, when it's HPP, it's killed enzymes, and it's changed color and taste. So usually people, when they try our juices after they experience with any other cold press, they really need about the color and taste, because the blast freeze process, it still, held juice really to remain almost on virgin state, almost like we just made. Plus, we have a lot of fiber compared to other cold press juice as well, and there's a reason for it as well.
Okay. So it's about the breakdown of the enzymes. The enzymes here help to break down the food, and that's when we're not chewing properly, we're not formulating enzymes for this process. Is that right?
Yes, it's the enzymes and everything else. Juice contain not just enzymes, it's minerals, it's vitamins. And every time when we eat, especially raw food, the only raw food contain enzymes is raw food. Anything been cooked, the enzymes killed. It's more sensitive and essential ingredient we do have in raw product. Therefore, when we eat even apple or we eat any greens, we really need to take a time. And any other food we need to take a time. But with cold press, yes, one of the most, what this cold press stands for, it's definitely the enzymes, yes.
Wow.
Okay. Now, what type of flavors do you have in your line of juices?
We have, first of all, we have two different lines. We have a line called juice programs. People can order online to our e-commerce website. It's called pressjuice.ca. And as well, they can try our product in many, many health food stores. We have a list of different varieties. We're right now over 97 health food stores in Ontario. And it's in 12 ounces. Usually cold pressed juice comes in 16. So 12 is more affordable for people, and it's less commitment, because 16 is like a meal. And we have 6 different flavors. And the reason we have 6 different flavors, it really can satisfy any one taste. We even have one flavor, which is funny enough, every time when we do demos, introduce our product in a location, people who never drink green juice, they always hesitate and afraid. And there's one flavor, it's called Green Booster. I specifically create for people who always afraid of green juices, and they always up to surprise when they try Green Booster, how amazing it is, and they say, you know what, I actually can drink green juices. So, and as well, we have juice like called Tree of Life. It's for people who are really juicers. We have Red Royal Flush with beets and carrots, people who love this. So we have 6 different flavors. I think can satisfy anyone who would like to try or already love green juices.
Oh, wow.
Okay. No, the one that I tried was the kale, and I liked it. It had a little bit of ginger in it. It was really good.
Yes, I think it was green V. You try. Yes, it's one of my favorite flavors as well. Our juices, I have to mention another thing. Really, people who never try cold press, they will be up to surprise, really how good they are. People who really knowledgeable with cold press, one of the reasons they really love our product is because of the fiber. We still have a lot of fiber because we have special machinery. It's called Angel. It's Korea built for us. We're the only company in North America who actually have this machinery. And it's almost like a metal screen allows a lot of fiber to come out. And this is another reason why our juices in a small 12 ounces bottle, you have like full plate of salad.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Okay, yeah.
And
it really was amazing, Keith, when I sampled that. So how can people find the juices? Where can they go? What stores are they available in right now?
We, like I said, in our website, for their own convenience, they definitely can go to coldpressjuice.ca, and then they can click on locations. But just briefly, we'll tell you, be carrots. Big Carrot chooses one of the number one best sellers as a cold press. We are selling every Pusateria store. We sell in every kitchen table. Bruno's, Pataglia's, Natural Emporium, Rich Tree in the Eaton Center and Square One. We sell in Fresh and Wild, Harvest Wagon, North, every North store. So it's on and on and on. So definitely, no matter where you live, especially in GTA area, Mississauga, and Etobicoke, or any other locations, you can find our product. And as well, you actually can order a product directly from our production center, and it's going to be a little bit cheap for you. And I always mention this to people because it's so convenient. You order it's blast frozen. You order by box. In box, it's 12 dozen a box. So you can choose each flavor you like. We have box of mix all 6 flavors, which is 12 each. And then after you try the first time, you can actually choose what box next time you want to order. And we do recommend, we have a lot of customers who buy our product directly from our factory because it's delivered or it's picked up frozen, it's blast frozen, and it's up to 1 year in your freezer. And it's really revolutionary because you will be your own boss when you would like to have a juice. You basically take 1 bottle at a time from freezer, put in the water, room temperature for 1 hour, and voila, you have amazing juice to drink. And then when it's defrosted, it's up to 14 days in your fridge. So it's super convenient, and it's really affordable, and especially for us with our dynamic daily lifestyle, we're so busy. It definitely will make your life much easier to be more healthy.
Yeah. Good.
Absolutely. And it's a good way to introduce the incredible food groups that children need to have to maintain good health early. Get them in a juice habit. When I was, I'll share something with you. When I was teaching kindergarten, one of the things that I learned as a student leading up to that position was that there's a difference between juice and a cocktail.
Right.
And like a medley, whenever people are offering that, when you look at it, a cocktail of a drink, that they give children it's just sugar based, and then a juice, the proper juice that you should give children should be 100% whatever that fruit is. If it's apple juice, it's not an apple medley, it's an apple juice, 100%.
Right. So
if you can get the cold pressed juices to children early, I mean, what a fantastic way to maintain good health at an early stage.
Right. And it still has.
Oh, you're right on. It's sorry, my apologies.
No, go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, Nikki knows how passionate I am about our young generation. My son, he's 15 years old, and I'm really proud because he's really educated fellow for his age. And I think it's not even to force your kids. You're really helping them to get educated first, and they will make right decision. Our kids are absolutely amazing. We sometimes underestimate. We did demo 2 days ago, I have to mention that, in one of the health food stores in Brampton. And there were a couple with the baby 1.5 years old. When the father tried the Tree of Life, he didn't really like it. Then he tried to give the baby. Baby finished full bottle and loved it. And I said to his father, you know what, it's just showing how pure they are. They're not corrupted with the taste. We're so sugar corrupted.
Right.
It's like sugar complete drug. And she, because she has such a purity of taste, she finished the full bottle. I was really happy to see that.
Hey, and that's good because it still had.
That's very, very encouraging. Yeah.
But like you both say, even though there's not sugars and too much sugar and sweetness, those juices freshly like that still have a way. They still taste good to kids. It's not nasty. It's something that they can still eat, right?
Absolutely.
I agree.
And you have to remember, kids, our tastes change with our consciousness. When we really educate ourselves, and we're not supposed to eat too much, our food really supposed to serve us to make us better. Even our behavior change when we learn how to eat. So we cannot blame anyone, and we really need to take responsibility in our own health in our own hands because it's so easy. It's much easier than to take drugs and pills. It depends on what stage, but we really need to, all of us, to wake up and really to understand and The health is built like a building, brick by brick, and every time when you put something in your mouth, you always need to ask if this is going to make me healthy or it's going to take energy from me.
This is true. This is very true. So,
yeah, very wise words.
And what I want to do again for all the listeners out there, I want to remind you all to go to the website. All right, again, it's Cold Pressed Juice. I'm going to spell that for .ca. I'm going to spell that for you quickly. COLDPRESSED Juice JUICE.ca. All right. Make sure you go to the website. And there's also a section you can.
And I just want to mention we're offering 10% discount for all your listeners. So when they go into our website, they can use code CPJ101. It's very special offer only for your listeners. So anyone who right now listens to the show, definitely use this special offer for the 10% discount. It's CPJ101.
Okay. CPG101. That's right. You all heard it. And when you go to the website, hit locations too. So if you want to know where there's a location near you or where you can find a phone number to call directly, right, Esther?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
That sounds great. And so then you all before we one more question before we get out of here. You guys are shipped to. Can people order outside of Canada as well?
Not yet. Okay. Not yet. God willing, we can create something for United States. Because product not pasteurized, it's a little bit harder for us to deliver outside Canada. Yes. Right now, we are only in Ontario, but really soon we can go to Alberta and Manitoba as well.
Sounds great. Sounds great. We look forward to it.
Esther, I just want to thank you for, it's really a really phenomenal line of juices, and I really want to thank you again for taking the time to share your knowledge with us, and I look forward to this great health campaign that you have. I fully support it. So if people want to reach you again, how can they do that? Just one more time. What is your website?
Yep. It is coldpressedjuice.ca, COLDPRESSED, juice.ca.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And Keith,
yes.
and if people miss this incredible interview, they have a chance to listen to it again. Is that right, Keith?
Yeah, absolutely. For anybody who has tuned in late, which we always say you should have been here from the beginning, but in case you tuned in late, you can catch the full conversation right here on the Pulse with our special guest, Esther, and Cold Pressed Juices, and find out everything you missed. Get the website again, get the phone number again, and find out why these juices work wonders for the body and why you need to order it to maintain some good health, put some extra years on your life. All right, so yes, they can check that out at Nikki Clarke's YouTube page as well, the Nikki Clarke show. You can also catch it out on the Keith Harris page as well. You can catch it out also on at WHLR1.com, hotlineradio.net, and get the full interview with her. So yes, that's where they can go. Thank you, Esther.
Thank you again. Beautiful. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for coming
Bye-bye.
on
All
and
the best.
joining us.
Blessings. Bye-bye.
No, you're very welcome.
The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice.
And nobody move, and nobody get hurt.
And I'll tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way
Let the whole world know what you're about.
I told you